YouTube, I didn't go live. I just talked for like 3 minutes. That's why YouTube isn't responding to me. Because... Bruce, how you doing, my friend? Yes, I'm looking right at you. You looking at me? Where? The Batcave? Nice. Look, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna pull any punches here, Bruce. Just like you won't pull any punches with CEO punching tonight. I wonder why chat... For no other... I wonder why chat wanted me to punch CEOs in the face literally in this game, which you do. As a vigilante, I have no idea. No, sorry I'm late. Sorry I forgot to start over here on YouTube. Hello, Twitch, but I forgot to start on YouTube. Because I was dealing with a bunch of bullcrap where identity thieves have stolen my identity once again and have racked up about $80,000 worth of credit. So, much like you do, Bruce, in your cape, my credit score is literally dive bombing again, and I am absolutely furious. Wait, your... Twitch, am I doing... I think I'm doing this almost one for one here. Wait, what? It was you that stole my identity? Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? I don't even have a cape. Okay, YouTube, that's exactly what I did. First time catching the stream, and this is perfectly done. So chat, yeah, no, I freezed my credit. I offered, I did credit alerts, I did fraud alerts, I did all that stuff. I filed reports. I am so angry. Wasn't even up on YouTube. That's absolutely insane. I even did the full intro and the music. Anyway, chat, sorry I'm a little late. Everything that I said was true. I need Batman to punch identity thieves in the face such that they get brain damage, as most of them would. But chat, welcome to another Scientist Plays. We are going to be punching CEOs tonight, literally. I wonder why you wanted me to do that. Of course, this is what we do on the weekends. I'm a little late because I just got back. I'm doubly late because I just got back from 3 Mile Island. This is what we usually do on the weekend. On the weekdays, we're here in the facility, exploring and explaining everything underneath the stars and beyond. Huh. That's where you can interact with me most of the time. You can join our Patreon to ping me at any time of day to tell me my identity is being used for nefarious purposes. You can also do as Jay Arrows does and super chat your heart out today. Hopefully I fixed the TTS. I probably didn't. Thank you, Jay, for the 9.99. I'll try to get to everybody today. Chat, welcome. Happy to have everybody here. We are returning to one of my favorite games of all time, Batman Arkham Knight. Great looking game, great sounding game, great performances. We're going to play through the full game. I don't know if we're going to do it for the next couple streams, but I think the public zeitgeist, that's redundant. I think the zeitgeist is such that people want some vigilante justice for some reason. So I think that's what we're going to do. But if you're new here, as some of you may well be, of course, Janine's not. She is so liquid right now. Our goal here in the basilisk-powered wing of the facility is to science the crap out of your favorite games. So if you have Batman-related sciencey questions, save them
For where?
For here, chat, of course, this is where we will be playing our games on a PS6, on a PS4 controller. In front of me, two 75-inch monitors, downsized to 27 inches so that I can get more pixels in them. They're split down the middle, so my punching can I can get a faux three-dimensional image when I'm punching, much like how a Jackson's Chameleon like biangulates prey. Is it called biangulation if your eyes are doing that? Maybe. But we're trying to maximize science times, chat. That's what we're doing. You'll see it once we get to gameplay, but that's what we're trying to do. So if you have sciencey Batman questions, keep them coming. Two 75-inch monitors behind me, gamer chairs, see what you're saying and what we're... Oh, that is not for you. That is only for daddy time. That's just for daddy time. That's not for you. Sorry about... That was just, magazine subscription website. We'll be playing Arkham Knight today, chat. One of my favorite games. A lot of people don't like the Batmobile. I love driving the Batmobile. Science of CEO punching. How many organs do they have before it becomes lethal? What does that mean? Science of financial credit? Obviously, I don't know because people keep using my goddamn information. Freya plays a game. First-time chatter over on Twitch. Chat, no matter where you want to watch, decide what you want your experience to be. We're both on Twitch and YouTube's. We also have a new short that just went up on the main channel about crabs and feeling pain or nociception. But yeah, we should get right into it since I'm late today. I'm almost an hour late, which is awesome. Totally doesn't mess with my schedule at all. And I did 4 hours worth of taxes today, so it was great. It was great to do like 4 hours worth of taxes and then not be able to work out. And then 5 minutes before I go live, get a text message saying that someone opened a $40,000 line of credit in my name.
Kyle, why are you wearing a tank top?
What? Oh. You may notice that I'm not in my typical basilisk regalia. I am wearing a weird tank top situation, and that's because I just got two tattoos, one on the front of my chest and one on the back, and it hurts like shit. So I'm wearing... Anyway. Some newbies over on the YouTube side. Baggy Shots. Surstas Skelly. Prophet of Truth. Welcome, welcome. Newbies and oldies. Rex Wrath. Welcome, my friend. Thanks for hanging out in Arya's streams, if and when you do. Abiotic Factor isn't abiotic. I said abiotic. I've heard it both ways. Yes, Abiotic Factor is installed. We will be playing Abiotic Factor on stream. We will also be playing, before you ask, the new Atomic Heart DLC on the stream. And we have some interesting things to say about those. Yeah, Arcane Sky. Yeah, no, my name has been used in almost $100,000 worth of fraudulent shit, which sucks. Which is why, sorry, Liz, and any young children in the room, I'm a little bit peeved right now. My apologies. As Liz is saying, thank you for the 10. Hey, Cy Kyle, my tiny human question of the week. Hello, Alex. Hello, my beloved child. I know my brain is changing. My mom talked about how signals in the emotional parts are going faster right now. How did you handle puberty and brain changes and all this stuff? That's a loaded question, Alex. Puberty is hard. Puberty, your body is sending a lot of different chemicals to a lot of different places. It changes how you think. It changes how you feel. It changes how your body looks. And it's going to be weird for a while. I wish that I had good advice for you, but I do not, because puberty is difficult. Just know that your emotions are valid. and weird stuff is going to happen, and you might get frustrated and feel new feelings and think new thoughts, but it happens to Alex. It happens to everyone. It's not just you. It happened to me. Happened to me quite a lot. But you'll get through it. We all get through it, Alex. Yeah. Dude, you're officially the best YouTuber if you're playing my best games, says Scorpion. Oh, let's get right into it, chat. Chat, I already see some Batman science questions. We've been yapping for 20 minutes. Let's get into it and say, welcome to A Scientist Plays Batman Arkham Knight.
Batman Arkham Knight! Oh.
Or something like that. All right, chat. Rate the accent. Rate it. We're already at 1 science time. Remember, we are maximizing, or trying to maximize science times, which I initiate with my dirty little piggy trotters. Also, I don't know if TTS is working, but it starts at $5. If you want me to be assaulted by your sounds. That wasn't that bad, right? That was a pretty decent... Just some guy, first-time chatter over on Twitch, says that was a pretty decent Joker. I know. Australian Joker accents are impossible?
Hi there, Bats!
No, I can do it. Very close to Troy's Joker. Troy, speaking of Troy, Troy Baker is... he does the Arkham Knight in this game. And I don't know if any of you watched or played the new Indiana Jones game yet. 1 out of 10. Indiana Jones game yet, but he's Indiana Jones in that game. And he sounds so close to Harrison Ford that I think Troy Baker is easily our best living voice actor right now. I think he's untouchable. Are you going to use the alternate costumes for Catwoman, Robin, or Nightwing? Well, we voted on Batman's alternate costume. I have to do that. Yeah, Troy's the best. And at the Game Awards, Harrison Ford even said how good he was. And then I texted him. I texted Troy and I was like, dude, you looked so hot at the Game Awards. And he said, thanks, amigo. And then a bunch of fire emojis. Am I going to show you the new tattoos on my chest? Absolutely not. Who do you think I am? Okay, so we voted for the Dark Knight, which is not Batfleck. I don't want Batfleck. He looks just like whatever his name is. It's pretty good, actually. That's pretty close. It's a Phoenix chest tattoo? I don't even know what that means. Tattoo reveal reward? No. Let's see what kind of science we can get up to as we play one of my favorite games. But we have to figure out where the heck we are. Kyle, did you watch the Robert Pattinson's The Batman movie? I thought that movie was awesome. It was too long. I think if they cut out like the stupid plan at the end and a bunch of the like penguin stuff in the middle, some of the action scenes, I mean, the action scene where he is only lit by, he's in the hallway and it's completely dark except for the bullets that he's redirecting. That whole scene is, the cinematography, so cool. It's so cool. Love it. Yeah, and Zoe Kravitz is one of the best looking humans in the world. Going in for 14 at work. Thanks for the distraction. Let's get into it, brother. All right, so I've only been playing Diablo for the last couple of days. So let me get my bat sticks back. Oh, that's not that button. That's not the button. How do I bat dive bomb? Oh, do I have to hold it at the same time? Probably do. Yep.
People would have figured it out by now. Laws don't protect them. Never have.
Let's see if I remember how to play, chat. Let's see if I remember how to play, chat. Let's just see. Let's see if I remember how to play, chat. Let's just see if I remember how to play, chat. Sparkle's now a gamer. I'm really here for Paul Dano. Yeah, Paul Dano's fantastic. This is not even on the highest graphic settings, and this game looks better than Kill the Justice League. Can you believe that?
Where's Harley anyway?
Can a grown man fly with a cape? Now, chat, remember. We're trying to maximize science times, but I also want to play this game, okay? So let's not get too crazy. Diablo, why aren't you on Path of Exile 2? Because it looks too complicated. Yeah, the graphics are awesome. How can a grown man fly with a cape? Science time. Well, what you want is for the motion of moving through the air to provide enough lift such that you are increasing the glide ratio of Batman. Now, the glide ratio is a simple rise over run slope kind of thing, where you just want a minimal lowering in the y-axis and maximizing how far you travel, maximizing how far you travel in the x-axis, right? So the best glide ratio, you can flip the numerator or denominator. It's either the smallest or the largest. So a large glide ratio would be, 10 feet forward for 1 foot falling down, right? It'd be a glide ratio of 10. So you want to maximize that. But that depends on so many other factors that have to do with flight in general, drag, weight, gravity, all that crap. Without getting into too much drag-related math, and being a drag myself, I'm still furious, by the way. His cape's not big enough.
She just vanished,
All right. That's that button. That's that button. This is that button. This is that button. How do I open the there we go. Nope.
I'm heading.
Okay. Ooh, I love these. Let's get back into it.
I'm going to continue disarming the malicious explosives. There's one planted right next to the botanical gardens.
They'll throw everything they have at you, sir.
Conroy's so good. Oh. That's not the right button.
Detective, your kitty friend is eager to discover what's behind the door I've unlocked in the orphanage. She's prowling about, scratching at the woodwork, mewling irritatingly. But I
should be connected shortly, sir. Expect minor resistance, Master Bruce.
Expect minor resistance. Yes, I see your point. Base jumpers do come to mind, but think about what base jumpers are actually doing, right? They are jumping, they're gliding for a tremendous amount of distance, but they also have to be hundreds and hundreds of feet up. So because the glide ratio isn't crazy, like a glider or an airplane, because the glide ratio isn't crazy, they have to go up so high so that they can go very far, right? That makes sense. I make that distinction between Batmen and base jumpers because Batman in this game glides very far, having only dropped a couple, having only started a couple stories up on these buildings, right? So his glide ratio is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Science time. With my little, no, never mind.
You got it. Sir, I'm engaging.
Did I get the double dude yet? I need the double. The best tank upgrade in this game is the double movement. Yeah, which I did not get, I don't think. Ooh, my controller is a lot more sensitive than I remember. Ow. Oops. Whoop. See, now, you think that firing the bullets is useless, but if you hit them right in the lights, you actually can also destroy them, see, with just the gun. Bam!
The bomb's payload is exposed.
Batman versus Luigi? I don't know what you're talking about, but we are being vigilantes tonight for no reason and punching CEOs. Kyle's playing Batman? Hell yeah. It's one of my favorite games, man. So good. Kyle, with the updrafts in cities caused by high-rise buildings making it make it easier to glide, science time. There can be tremendous updraft at buildings because wind actually, you know, hits the building and has to go somewhere, right? This is what the Mythbusters tested, like throwing coins off the Empire State Building. For example, there would be such an updraft, the coins don't even make it to the ground. They just get pushed up by the updraft and land somewhere on the building. However, that velocity profile of high wind ends pretty quickly at the boundary of the building. By which I mean, if you jump far enough away from the, you know, 10 meters away from the building, by the time you're 5 to 10 meters away from the building, you're not getting that updraft anymore because it's like a boundary effect at the surface of the building. You know what I mean? Ofak, I don't know if I agree that this is the best superhero game because this game does make you feel. I know. It does make you feel like Batman, but Spider-Man makes you feel more like Spider-Man, I think. The first instance of you jumping out the window after the intro on the Spider-Man PS4 game, I literally said, woohoo, out loud, like a crazy person. What's next? Do I get to race? Numeracy? You think I can't do numbers? What's power slide? Oh, yeah, okay. Chad, doesn't this game look so good? When did this come out? It still looks so good, man. Oops. What about Chicago and the lake wind effects? Says Liz Calvert with the 2. That just has to do with the different temperature, basically the difference in atmosphere on and around lakes that create different environmental conditions. You know what I mean?
Welcome back to the Riddletorium.
I hate listening to this guy. Hey, Kyle, says DJ Danger over on the Twitch side. My fascination with Cyberpunk 2077 is at an all-time high after revisiting it. I love the cybernetics in it, and they almost... In your opinion, though, is it probable that we might see become more... That we might see the become more or a reality or more of a dream in the close future? First of all, grammar. That's okay. You might not be a native speaker. I've started to try to learn Russian words. Пожалуйста. Science time. We already have non-biological augmentations. Many of you watching probably wear glasses. That is an augmentation. But, or artificial hips or knees, like the astoundingly old people in the United States government need replaced constantly because they're constantly falling down because they're too old to govern. Those are all augmentations, but the cyberpunkian version of augmentations, no, I don't think it's that far off. I won't accept or test any augmentation that has anything to do with Elon Musk because he's an asshole. Again, I'm furious tonight.
Before I allow you to see her, however, riddle me this.
Russia, has Putin got to you? No.
What kind of question?
No. Dummy. No, I just happen to, I don't know, raise money for a charity that operates in Chernobyl, and there's some Russian speakers over there.
Can only be fast upon reflection. Good luck.
Kyle, if you're learning Russian, avoid nearby windows. Guys. Wait, I always forget which side. Is it... Which one has... Where's the dot gonna be? I always forget. I guess it's there. Okay. Sup, Kyle? Sup, Tyler? What's going on, man? How you living? Huh? Yeah, chat, I'm not randomly learning Russian. You dummies. Plus, where I live, there's more Russian speakers than English speakers, and I don't know what they're saying, and I want to know what they're saying. Who would be better cast as the Riddler, Bill Nye or Adam Savage? Jim Carrey.
Well, it seems you have earned the right to...
See, now you guys think, I know you think, over on Twitch, I know you think Bill Nye would be a better Riddler, but the actual answer is Adam Savage. Because he has ADHD and he likes canes. Go ahead, you can tell him that.
See your friend.
Are there Russians in Los Angeles? I wouldn't know.
She'll be as surprised as
I'm in the
I
facility.
that you've made it this far.
Yeah, Adam's a real ham. He would love hamming it up on screen. Bill acted part of Science Time. Bill Nye the Science Guy had a number of rules that the show followed. So there was, always do this, always do that. We have to do it this way and that way. There was a lot of rules that made the show the show. And part of it was being silly and being jokey and kind of comedic. But I don't know if Bill himself is very personally giddy and comedic like that, where I know Adam is. Strum Theory, love this game. Great, you're playing it again. I love this game.
Ever deranged parlor game he's got waiting behind that door until you arrived.
I'll get you out of here.
I'm sorry, do I seem testy? It's probably something to do with the gorgeous necklace Eddie picked out for me. Have you seen it? It explodes.
Sorry. I have control. The drift. I have stick drift. There's so much. There's so.
Oh, I do hope you two are getting along. Because you'll need to work together if you want to find the key hidden in here. Find the key.
Well, this looks creepy. Someone's been reading Feng Shui for serial killers. Oh, great. Extra trap.
3, 1, 4.
Oh, Batman, Catwoman,
3, 1, 4,
neither
5.
of you is getting out of there without the others' help.
3, 1, 4. So you only have to actually memorize 4 of them.
Well, there we go.
Right.
You're
5,
about
2,
twice as
4.
dumb as each other. Congratulations, Batman. Catwoman, you're lagging behind.
1, 3. 1, 3, 5, 2. Process of elimination, chat.
Oh, Dark Knight. I can barely describe to you what a pleasure it is to see your brow furrow over the simplest of conundrums. I do apologize for not creating a riddle that you can merely pound into submission.
Chat, is the combat in the Arkham series the best, like, action adventure combat in any game? I think it might be. I was trying to remember what the explosion button was. 1 second.
Engineering gave them shape. Not your absurd so brilliant.
First time chatter, Purple Zane over on Twitch. What up, baby? Hi, I'm Kyle. I'm a science guy. I'm in a terrible mood. So let's science Batman together.
prototypes, Dark Knight. These
Oops.
are merely prototypes. So try to mitigate that primal feeling
Wait,
of
how do I-
triumph upon
oh.
defeating one.
Who played a better Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer or Anne Hathaway? They're both extremely hot as Catwoman. But I think we can
This is
all...
going to take all night.
I think we all know that Michelle Pfeiffer's Michelle Pfeiffer's Michelle Pfeiffer's
I can't leave the key.
was a better Catwoman. More catty. You're in a terrible mood? Yeah, someone stole my identity again. Reminds me of the Shadow of Mordor games. Well, guess what teams worked on both of the games?
Hit something.
And Troy Baker's in both the games.
I don't need your concern.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet, you two. Dark Knight, my next challenge can be found beneath Elliott Memorial Hospital. Conveniently located for when you pass out due to mental exhaustion.
I didn't know she was working for you. Seriously, I was aiming for her head.
Everybody wants to be Kyle. That's not true. I like the scene. I like the scene. It's like you walk out of here later on, and the Joker's like, "Hey, so I was just visiting your girlfriend that I murdered in hell, and she was saying." That's funny. Can you zoom in on Catwoman's neck for the riddle? Of course, Science Guy 72 over on YouTube. Get it together, will you? Let's get this out of the way real quick, because I said I was playing the full game, so we're gonna do all the side mish. Excuse me. Kyle is beautiful. I want to be beautiful too, and smart. Eh. We all struggle with something, chat.
We should have evacuated? Nah.
I personally have to deal with people taking my credit. Let's scan this person.
Elizabeth Calvert's super chat.
Hey, it's working,
$5.
Liz.
Based your previous experience, what
Nice.
do you think the Riddler would be diagnosed with from the day SMV?
So what would the Riddler be diagnosed with if he was in the Diagnostics and Statistics Manual 5, which is what we use to diagnose mental illness? I don't know. I'm not a psychologist or a therapist in any way. Psychology is one of my weaker areas of expertise, of which I don't have any. Wait, if Catwoman is named Selena Kyle, is that your Shh. But I think Batman in this game, he does like psychologize him a little bit with like definitely like OCD and megalomania kind of stuff, I think. But again, I think Batman says that. And later on in this game, Batman also refers to what the Joker actually has, like a mutated form of Creutzfeldt-Jakob's disease, which I did an entire video on Because Science, if you want to check that out. I think it was like, what disease does the Joker have, over on the old Nerdist channel, if you want to check that out. Are you going to be able to do about anything stealing? Are you going to be able to do to the... Are you going to be able to do anything about them stealing your identity? Yes. I'm going to deliver them a sufficient number of Luigis.
An irregularity on the victim's chest. It appears to be a birthmark, quite distinctive.
And kind of gross. I'm just kidding, chat. I don't have any birthmarks. I am covered in beauty marks, though.
There's a bullet lodged deep in the upper bicep. This type of ammunition is predominantly used with a hunting rifle that hasn't been manufactured in over a decade.
The idea of Joker having mad cow disease is wild. What really is wild is what mad cow disease actually is, and it scares the crap out of me. It's called a prion disease. So you're probably familiar with diseases that are caused by pathogens like bacteria and viruses. But prions are just proteins, the building blocks of basically everything in your body. And they are misfolded proteins. They're kind of like misshapen keys. And the devious thing about prions is that when they touch other proteins, they can put that misshapen key into that lock, and it turns them into misshapen keys. So these misfolded proteins can misfold other proteins, which can misfold more and more and more. And given that they're not even alive, they're just atoms and molecules, which we all are, but you know what I mean. These proteins don't respond to anything. You can't use antibiotics. You can't use vaccines, really. And so prion diseases are basically untreatable as far as I know. And a lot of them, are all of them 100% lethal? I'm not sure. But prion diseases are terrifying, of which mad cow disease is one. Kyle, you ever read a book called Going Bovine? No, I've never read any book in my life.
The left foot is missing several toes. The site of amputation suggests the removal of non-viable tissue in the treatment of frostbite.
Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Robert Kincaid.
He was a microbiologist who worked for Dagon.
I'm not wearing hockey
The
pants.
shooting was connected to Kincaid's knowledge of
Where's the
research,
razor?
although that remains unverified. He took a teaching post in Atlanta, which is where he was reported missing.
That's 3 victims, all of them abducted in various places around the country.
Chad, how does my beard look right now?
Alfred.
Right you are, sir.
Right.
Where's Razor?
Suggests the killer has a higher purpose. It's as if these weren't good enough for what he has in mind.
Do you think there are other victims?
Chad, look at how good this game
I
looks.
don't know what he has planned for them.
Chad, do you think I can bump? I can put on interactive fog, if I want to, but I don't want to tank the stream.
We're gonna need a damn bomb to take out.
We're gonna need a bomb to take out that car.
I'm heading to Wayne Tower. If we can decrypt the ARKHAM Knight security protocol, we should be able to track his location.
If he thinks he can hide from you, sir, he's in for
The flying movement in this game is quite good. Where you can get it to one end of the city to the other without touching the ground. In a lot of cases. The game audio is kind of quiet compared to Kyle's voice. Chat, does everyone else think that way? Chat, how's the audio? Everything's up, so I can turn it up on my end. How is it? This is ARKHAM Knight. I actually like it better, I think. Maybe. Seems fine to me. It's okay to me. Okay. I'm fine with it. Okay. You have been overruled, random person. I keep pressing the wrong button. Do I have an upgrade? I do. I don't even need any armor. I just don't, I just don't even need armor. I don't plan on getting hit, So I need that, and I need the double dodge. That. Yes. Okay. Woo!
It's about time we turn the tables on that freak.
Whee! Man, this game is so fun. Hit! Nice.
So, Riddler bagged the cat, did he? Oh, we'll regret pissing her off.
How much radiation would Batman be releasing every time he X-rays someone? And would he also be radiating himself? No. Like, how an X-ray works... So, what... If Batman was doing anything, he'd... Shut up. If Batman was doing something, he's probably doing something like they do at the airport, like with backscatter. X-rays.
Elizabeth Calvert super chatted $5. What is the
Which isn't very
science
much.
behind why kettle corn is better than regular popcorn? Is it just the carbs and sugar?
It's because it's covered in sugar. It's because it's covered in sugar, Liz. And it's crunchy. And sugar and crunch and all those things and high amounts of calories, all of that tickles your brain in such a right way. You don't have... Liz, don't apologize. This is what we're here to do. I forgot what I was going to say.
When he turned the corner and saw us, I think he ran all the way back to GCPD.
Hockey pads. Alan, you got to play it, man. It's so good. See, if this was the regular suit, if I had Batman's regular suit on right now, it deteriorates as you do different actions in the game. So by the end of this night, you are like, your suit's in tattered up and you're bloody and stuff. Really gives, it's like a little bit of an environmental storytelling that I really like.
Dressed for the front entrance. Have you finished the decryption?
Fully decoded. I've downloaded all recent militia radio transmissions and their corresponding...
Vague Metal, first time watcher over on Twitch, welcome.
Thanks, Lucius. I can scan the network for the ARKHAM KNIGHT's voice print and determine the location of his last broadcast.
Thanks, Mr. Freeman. What a desk. Look at this desk. Like, it's a serious desk. Like, that's a better monitor than I got. And I have a pretty sick monitor.
Identity confirmed. Good evening, Mr. Wayne.
Holy crap, don't say it out loud.
Upload waveform for analysis.
Now I've waited long enough. Batman dies. Tonight.
Scanning communications for voice print match.
Oh, right. X-rays. So how is Batman X-raying people? Well, how they X-ray you at the airport is they use so-called backscatter X-ray machines. And I don't know if this is specifically why they named them this way, but engineers are very amazing at naming things. So I'm imagining that it's because it scatters back. So when you step into a backscatter scanning machine at the airport, it sends a certain wavelength of X-ray at your body that penetrates clothing, but not your body. Okay. So at higher energies, X-rays go right through you, but they are absorbed by your bones. That's why I call X-ray machines bone shadowers, because you're literally seeing the shadow of tissues that are absorbing those X-rays. But to see an image from that, you have to have something on the other side of the object being X-rayed, right? Right? So you can't get an image like that from a Batman, Superman-like X-raying technique. So you did see the person's bones, so that doesn't really work. But if you're doing like a backscatter, which is bouncing through the clothes off the surface of your body and then getting the scatter back to you and interpreting that as an image, I think you could do something like that. Now, how much radiation is that? Well, that person was already dead, and we subject millions of people to it year after year from via all of our airports. So it's probably not that much or that dangerous. Remember, Chad, not all radiation is created equally. It can be particles, it can be waves, it is also both, and it comes in different energies, right? That have different absorptive qualities.
Location.
So you could get a lethal X-ray if you up the power or radiation? Yeah, absolutely. I would encourage you to check out the main channel and look for the Therac 25 video, which I meticulously
Alan
researched.
super chatted $6.36. Na Batman. Kapow.
See, that just didn't have the same ring to it. Thank you, Alan, for the Australian $10. I'll do it in your language. Batman. That sounded like crap. Batman. Kapow. Thank you, Alan, for the 10.
Verified.
Got it. The Knight's transmitting from the Miyagani tunnel network.
Glad to be of assistance.
More like
Mr.
you,
Wayne.
Agani.
While you're here, we've been working on some further upgrades for your car. Let me know where you'd like us to focus our efforts.
Hey, Kyle, if I find some aliens, can I invite you to have a tea party with us? Yeah, sure. I think they're hovering over New Jersey right now. Wait, is this the...
Ah, you'll like this. Wrote it myself when I saw what you were up
Yep,
against.
this is my favorite
I'll be
one.
in touch as soon as it's ready. Now, if there's anything else you need.
Anatoly Burgoski got a superpowered X-ray? No, it was
Even if I wanted to.
it was a proton. It was a beam of protons
Alfred.
in a particle
trace the
accelerator.
Arkham Knight to the Miyagani tunnel.
Not X-rays. So X-rays are X-rays. There's gamma rays and there's alpha, beta, neutron, electron. Well, that's beta. There's alpha, beta, gamma, neutron radiation, and then there's also particle accelerators that can accelerate particles, like neutrons.
Excellent news, sir. But I'm detecting a significant drone presence in the area.
Look how good this looks.
Folly to engage them without the Batmobile.
Noted.
Shall I open the south entrance?
Hold off until I get there, Alfred. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Evoxy, if you want to learn more about exactly what you said over on YouTube and the discovery of radiation, the woman that you mentioned, her name is Marie Curie, and it is the latest video on the channel. It's called "The Radium Worked Fine Until His Jaw Fell Off." No, it's okay, Evoxy, but I have a whole 25-minute video if you want to watch it. It just came out!
He despises you, this ARKHAM Knight.
And get wrecked, CEO! I mean, random bad guy? I'm done. Eileen Kenny Breen gifting 5. Get out of here. You just got Luigi'd. How? Don't read into that. How the heck you accelerate a neutrally charged particle? Smash it with other stuff? Protons are positively charged. Thank you, Eileen, again, for the 5 Memby Bemby ships. As always, one of the greatest supporters of the facility. I appreciate you.
Ow! I was looking at the chat.
Bam. Oops. Die. Oh, come on. They all go to him. What a shot. How's that big uranium money, says based conservative. What's that? Sorry, I can't hear you over the roar of my Lamborghini engine. My husband is from New Jersey and said if there are UFOs, that it's like only the 100th weirdest thing to happen there. Is it true that there's a chance that the single smallest dose of radiation could be the one that causes the DNA damage of concern? Well, it's probabilistic, right? Is there a chance that your next dose of radiation could be the one that causes problems? Says Obi-Wan Jacoby over on Twitch. Yes, there's a possibility of that. But it also depends on the intensity of the dose, right? You are being bombarded right now by cosmic rays. You can prove this with your own radio code Geiger counter. You are being hit with cosmic rays, radiation from space. You're being hit with radiation from the uranium and the radon in the ground and in granite and all other sort of natural sources. You're being hit with radiation every single second of every day. So it stands to reason that below a certain threshold of intensity, you do not see harmful effects. So I think I'm trying to answer the spirit of your question by saying that the intensity of the dose matters, right? Because you're being irradiated right now, and I assume that you are fine. Neutrinos aren't radioactive. That's true. They're elemental particles. Kyle got a radio code discount code? Yes, I do. Do you want one? Dose makes the poison. Well, I said eh. Yes, it does. But I'm wondering if that also applies to radiation. I guess so. Chat, I'm trying to get to Batman. Bowman drum. Well, but Bowman drums. Can you explain, like I'm five, in a few words, how particle accelerators don't cause massive destruction? Because particles are very, very small. Right. So we accelerate in the LHC and CERN and all these other places. We can accelerate.
Jordan Rat 9500 cheered Dex 400. Is neutron radiation the most dangerous and most deadly type of radiation?
I'll get to it. Okay. In order. How particle accelerators don't cause massive damage, because we can accelerate particles to like 99.999% the speed of light. An incredible velocity, just like 3 meters per second below the speed of light, which is insane if you think about it. But particles are just particles, and they weigh almost nothing, like 10 to the negative 35 kilograms. And so even if you're annihilating these particles, they're almost nothing to begin with. And we need these big detectors, ultra sensitive detectors, to detect all of the tiny products of these collisions. But it's not like you're smashing, 2 wrecking balls together. So I turn the question back to you. What makes you think that it would cause massive destruction? Jordan Rat, thank you for the 4 hundy bits. Is neutron radiation the most dangerous and deadly type of radiation? No, again, it depends. Neutron radiation is the most penetrating radiation, but it depends on the intensity of the radiation, right? And you can have shielding for neutrons. The shielding that we use for neutrons is water, because you need to stop the neutrons in a more of a conservation of momentum kind of way. So you want to slam the neutrons into similarly weighted particles, and hydrogen is of a similar mass to a neutron, and so we use water, which has 2 hydrogen atoms per 1 oxygen atom, and we use that as a way to get in the way of neutrons as they smash into the hydrogen. You know what I mean? Any idea how the Chernobyl divers survive? Can't just be luck. I don't know. The divers? Who are they? Get out of my way, cop car.
Alfred, I'm at the tunnel entrance. Open the doors.
Just a moment, sir. I'm accessing the building's security mainframe.
Slam it!
There's another blast door. I need you to open it.
Oh dear. It seems they've locked me out of the system. They must know you're here.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll find another way in.
I always forget. Oh, yeah. I can't even see these sometimes. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Is this the one where I go through the top? I don't know how many times I've beaten this game, but I always forget. Hell yeah. Do I go in through the... It's curfew! I think there's a vent. Like, right.
Now? It's not right.
Yeah, we should impeach the president. In 1986, 3 Ukrainian power plant engineers volunteered to dive into the flooded basement of Chernobyl's reactor 4 to open drainage valves and prevent a catastrophic explosion. The mission was successful, and the men are credited with saving millions of lives. Well, they definitely didn't. There definitely weren't millions of lives at stake. Definitely not. That's not true. I don't know how that would happen. But how did those divers survive? Well, think about it, chat. What did I teach you? TDS, time distance shielding. They were probably in that reactor basement room. I don't know anything about this story, so forgive me. They're in that room for the minimum amount of time, as far as they could possibly get away from the radioactive material, and they were surrounded by shielding, which is water. So, yeah, as long as you minimize your exposure to radioactive sources, you can come out of it unscathed. I know I still have an interview from like 4 years ago of with a man who took some of the photos of the elephant's foot personally. And he said the same thing. That's actually where I learned TDS. And he said, and I was like, isn't that super dangerous, going inside and photographing the elephant's foot? And he said, time distance shielding, man. Just stay far away, get shielding in between you and it, and stay a minimum amount of time. And you can do these things safely, you know? Why didn't the people of Fallout just wear suits filled with water? Because it's way too heavy and suits leak, and you can't breathe underwater. I need a citation for that, but I'm pretty sure you can't breathe underwater. Is this the one where I go underneath, or I'm... I always forget. Ooh. It's okay, because I love driving this thing. Oh, yep, that's it. Wrong button. I always forget which one is which. Hell yeah. This game's so cool.
Have you made any progress on the cure?
Getting there.
Hockey pads.
I haven't heard from Barbara for a while. Is she okay?
She's fine.
Citation needed.
She's working on something for me. It's important.
But she's safe, right?
Don't worry, Tim. Just keep working on that cure.
My husband yelled from the kitchen.
There's a tunnel. There's a vent in the tunnel.
How very me of you.
Come on. I'm in the ballpark, dog.
Didn't tell him after old Jimbo's hysterical overreaction.
Hysterical overreaction. I'm in the ballpark. I'm in the park of balls. Wait, don't clip that.
Still, Barbara, the way the little sidekick of yours does, maybe she wouldn't have got kidnapped in the first place.
Oh, come on. I'm in there. Right? I'm in the pocket on that one a little bit. I'm coming for your job, Troy.
Star-crossed, Patsy. Like me and you. Shade.
Come on. That was good. All right. Chompy, I know. See, Chompy, I pay you, so I want their unbiased opinion. Give me an X out of 10, chat.
Barbara's and let's face it, probably dead. You're lying to Loverboy Wonder about it, and dear old Jim's marched off on his
lonesome
to save day.
Mm-hmm. Seven out of 10, 7.5 out of 10, 8.5, 9, 10 out of 10, 8, 10 out of 10. Really good, says first-time chatter Lou Master over on the Twitch side. 9 out of 10.
Oh, I am going to become a voice actor.
Man, I think it's pretty funny. Voice acting is fun. But I'm acting every day. You know what I mean, chat? Aren't we all just acting every day? LOL, that's actually pretty good, man. Yes, I know. I'm a professional. Announcements to come in what I will be professionally acting in. I will tell you later this month, maybe? I will be appearing in not one but 2 video games in the next 2 months, I think.
Let Robin out of his cage. You can't force him to slave over your...
Your cure? Cure? See, I've never actually practiced the Joker. I've only said it while doing...
Elizabeth Calvert super chatted $5.
Liz.
9/10 hashtag Mark Hamill forever.
Yes.
Wait, I thought Mark Hamill did the VO in the game. Fun fact, Tim Curry was orc Joker for mutters but was deemed too scary.
Tim Curry would have also nailed the Joker. Totally. I hope you're appearing as a crazy scientist in those games, says Cy Mick. I think I'll break NDA if I tell you, so I'm not going to tell you. But if I practiced the Joker as much as I practice Australian, I think I could probably get it.
There, you won't have to tell him about Barbara. It's win-win.
It's win-win. I don't currently practice it,
You think he's really gonna fix your
but I could.
case of Jokeritis? Not a chance. I'm chronic, Brucey. I'm lingering.
Ah!
I forget. They invert the flight controls. I always forget that. It's inverted. There we go. New game? Ooh, spicy details. Thor has secrets. Yes.
Things change.
Yeah. I can't tell you.
Now it's just war. You standing right bang in the center.
Willem Dafoe would also make a great Joker. I'm excited about Nosferatu. Nosferatu looks legitimately creepy, and Willem Dafoe is amazing and everything. And that movie looks creepy. I'd like to see it. But also, I know there's going to be weird monster intercourse in it, and I don't want to watch that with my family.
Well, there are casualties. It's inevitable.
How do I...
need to find a way to bring the Batmobile through.
No, I know that. I was trying to...
I seem to have sidestepped that one. Still, not all of us are so lucky.
I was trying to quick batarang, but I forgot how to.
Natalia? Of course you do. How could you forget a girl like that? All it took was one piece of lead to end your hopes of a happily ever after. You blamed me, of course, but you were wrong.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to seeing Willem Dafoe's gigantic wiener. I love this little touch. Having the Joker show up and then interact with the characters is... Well, I stumbled there because he's not actually interacting, of course, but having these little touches are so good. This fight is actually pretty hard. Just shoot him in the face.
Unless you know exactly where to shoot.
That would hurt so god-forsaken bad. Chet, even when something is bulletproof, assuming that Batman's armor is bulletproof here, of course, a bullet still has a lot of kinetic energy. Depending on the caliber of the bullet and the weapon that's firing it and stuff, I think if you do like a basic... I've done this before, I forget. But if you do like a basic, how much kinetic energy does a 9mm bullet have? It's something like a fastball, like a baseball, thrown at 100 miles an hour or something like that. So imagine, even if you're not getting run through by the bullet here, you're still imagine standing directly in front of the fastest pitcher in MLB and being hit directly in the kidney. That would be a serious impact, right? And that's why a lot of people who've been shot while wearing body armor, they will show you tremendous bruises afterwards. Science time. Yes, you, Sparkle, in particular, would probably die. Stim pack! It's actually not that many joules, World Citizen. It's a decent amount of kinetic energy in joules, but it's not all that much. Get your big foot off my face. Run. Trying to remember all the buttons. There we go. Yeah. When you get the combat right in this, you can basically just free flow from enemy to enemy, and it just feels so good, dude. Just feels so good. Have we even dropped the combo yet? Damn it. That was close. Wait. Wrong button. Pick it up. Ow. Don't need no health upgrades. Get wrecked. Yes. God, it just feels so good. Oh. I forgot, how do I pick up a guy from the ground? Is it? That's smash. I think it's circle. Do you know how strong you'd have to be to rip that thing off like that? Chat, how we doing? Chat, we're up to 20 science times playing Batman today. If you've been enjoying yourself at all, if you're enjoying anything, if you're in a better mood than me, if you learn anything today, I want you to spam your favorite emoji on YouTube or the Twitch right now. Do it. This is the only Arkham game I've ever played. I love... Oh, that I haven't played. Oh, I highly recommend it. Aren't you Polly's husband? I think you are. I know everything about my chatter's chat.
That guy doesn't know you very well now, does he? I think you're trapped down here. What kind of supervillain thinks a bullet to the stomach and a handful of tanks will stop the Batman?
First time chatter, Belogino using a Thor emoji in the chat. Get that pirate software crap out of here. I'm just kidding. He's a nice guy. I met him this summer in San Francisco, and we talked for like a half an hour about stuff, and he told me how to make shorts that flood people's feed. Excuse me. 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 Wait, you met Chris Hemsworth? Yes, I've also met Chris Hemsworth. Yeah.
Time to rescue Oracle and make the Arkham Knight pay.
God, this game rules. Hell yeah! Just a second.
Then let us hope he has Miss Gordon with him.
Just a second. I'm joyriding. Yes, I've met Thor and Thor. If that's what you're asking. This is a lot of fun, Kyle. I also want to say thank you. As a weird, nerdy, autistic kid growing up, it's wild seeing my favorite canonically autistic creator playing awesome games years later, says Nephris. Nephris, you honor and humble me. Thank you for being here. I love you. Is it ever explained why Batman is hallucinating the Joker? Yes, he had some of Joker's blood transfused into him by the Joker, and now he is suffering from Joker disease. Hey, Chunky Cat. Wrong button. Chad, as you know, we haven't played this game a little bit. You're going to have to give me a second. Are you in the new Marvel game everyone's playing? Yes, but I'm in the background. You can hardly see me. See that little touch? How it I love these chases. It's actually my favorite. These side missions of getting the cars, because they do the slow-mo thing where they go whoa, 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 whoa. That's my favorite. I love it. It's so rad. Get out of my face. And when you get good at driving the Batmobile, this is just awesome. Like it's just a lot of fun. Oh, you slick for that. Oh, this game's slick. Bam. Oh. One way to stop super quickly and make sharp turns is also to enter toggle mode. It's a little hack. It's really becoming a Kyle Hill era. I don't know what that means. I have to text my spouse to tell them that Thor loves me. Nah. It's... Sure. You know what? Go ahead. Yeah, I'm curious about the jorts. What? I don't know anything about Pirate Software, personally. I just know he's pretty based, and I talked to him for like 30 minutes. That's about it. And look at the brakes, they glow red. After you doing a bunch of stuff. Oh, that's so cool. Get down.
The driver isn't the Arkham Knight, but he'll know where I can find him.
Am I going to put him up against nothing? Let's see. Yes.
How does it feel to be chasing the wrong man?
Where is the Arkham Knight?
You won't find it.
You think I didn't know you were tracking my broadcast location? Here's a lesson, Batman. I know how you think.
Is this the part where the... Just a second.
Which means I know how to beat.
Where is he?
With Barbara Gordon. She's ours now.
It is. This is... So, when Batman starts to get a little bit desperate, yes, he doesn't kill anybody, but the tactics he employs are still pretty brutal. And this was... in this... in the game, this was my favorite instance of that. I was like, oh... He's not messing around now.
Can you imagine what the Knight's going to do to her?
This is so badass.
What are you doing? No! You can't do this!
Where is he?
He's gone to see the little man, the Penguin. He supplied the safe houses for the attack. The Knight's gone to pay him for his services. That's it.
That's all I know! What? No! Please, God, no!
Remember something else?
He uses a refrigeration company as a front. The trucks distribute weapons throughout the city.
What's it called?
North Refrigeration.
Thank you.
Ow, my face. Actually, that's pretty badass. You gotta admit. Swear to me. But my favorite one is he's holding the guy by the wrist, and he goes, "You better not be lying, or I'll break the other one." And he's like, "Wait, what do you mean?" And he breaks his wrist. So cool. Too Wicked over on Twitch. Love your YouTube videos, especially the nuclear ones. Then saw you on Tolarian Community College. Super entertaining. Happy to found you streaming on Twitch. Thanks for being here, Too Wicked. I mean, a lot of people tell me I'm very irritating on Magic shows, so thank you. Am I putting on kind of an annoying character when I play Magic? Because I'm spicy? Yeah, maybe. But I don't have a second part. Thank you.
Alfred.
I like how these supports look like vertebra. That's cool.
Of course. May I inquire why?
Penguin supplying arms to the Arkham Knight.
You gave Voxy hell. Yeah, Voxy's she's a good Magic player. But I'm a pretty spicy commander player, so. I have 30 commander decks right now, I think.
Lucius.
Mr. Wayne,
I just built, there's one right next to me. Actually, there's two right next to me. I just built Captain America, which sounds stupid, but it's a good equipment deck, and I already had an equipment deck. And then I built Timna Jessica. What's the next part here? Oh, Batwing. Yeah, I want the
Sir, I've discovered an exploit the Arkham Knight was using to broadcast via your gauntlet. Rest assured that all communication.
Should I flip the Batmobile?
Should I lock him out to prevent further disruptions?
Keep the channel open, Alfred.
Whoa!
The more I know about him.
I need that hacking upgrade. It's a really good one. Power slide. Kyle, what is on Questing Beast? I don't know. I've used your Karn deck as a base for my own. I love what it does. I still think, so I think Karn is the best high-powered or casual colorless deck. I think my deck specifically, which you can look up on Moxfield, is really, really good for a colorless deck. I think Urza's Battlethopter is still better as a commander, I guess, because it gives everything flash, but having effectively a Blinkmoth urn in the command zone, I think is really good. And my Karn deck is now a combo deck, even. Colorless combo. If you don't play Magic, everything that I just said is going to sound like gibbery-gibby-ish. But that's just what happens. It's not all science. It's practicing. I can get there. I can get there. I can get there.
Sir, we just tracked a fast-moving aircraft heading in on Grand Avenue. This thing just pulled a J-turn, clocking in at 12G.
Didn't you make a computer out of a Magic deck? Yes, I did. Andromeda, yeah, the Batmobile engine's got to be pretty beefy. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Batmobile's engine is a modified jet engine.
Drones. An infected drone will target other drones instead of the Batmobile. When deployed at higher weapon energy levels, this will infect multiple targets.
Sir, I've lost control of a drone. He's overriding my
I was looking at chat. You're about to get Luigi'd. Ow. 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 Good luck, buddy boo. Nope, not yet. I think it's actually better. I think it's actually more efficient to do more than to max out your counter. Ooh. 2 triple boys, that'll be good. Get him! Fight for me! Die for your king! Get him! Thank you. The graphics hold up well. This isn't even on the highest graphics. Per my last question, do you actually play D&D? No, I don't play Dungeons & Dragons. I only play one Wizards of the Coast game, and that's Magic the Gathering.
But why?
Because I've been playing it for like 25 years, and I have tens of thousands of dollars invested in it. And I don't like people. The idea of going and sitting down for 5 hours with a bunch of people, some of which that I don't know, that are performative, sounds, I'm not going to say hell, but not that. Batmobile in the original show was nuclear powered? Was it? Was it? I didn't know that. Damn, I'm in there. I'm getting in. I'm wiggling. I'm jiggling. I'm getting in there.
Into North Refrigeration as you requested.
Especially if you have to be on camera. Well, see, I keep pausing. I'm sorry. Well, that's the thing, Sparkle. When you spend most of your time on camera, then every other time you're not on camera, I don't express. Chompy, you know what I'm... Chompy, tell him. You tell him. I don't want to talk.
For some time.
Good. Tell him to send me what he has.
He insisted on seeing you in person, sir. He's on his way from Bloodhaven with the pertinent information. He'll meet you on a rooftop overlooking the Ranelagh Ferry Terminal.
Thanks, Alfred.
In the meantime, sir...
I saw what you deleted, Space Monkey. Can you run a cat on nuclear power? I don't know. If you have a nuclear power plant that provides electricity to your home and that powers a auto feeder, then yes. Thanks for being so elaborate, Chompy. Jesus.
Have established that the ARKHAM Knight has mobilized his senior lieutenants in armored personnel carriers throughout the city. We currently have a lock.
Look at the rain on there. They slick for that.
Remove them from the battle.
Yes, I love chasing those. See, the other thing that this game does amazingly is the more that you play the game, the more that you descend into jokerness, and you'll look around, like look at the Johnny Charisma sign in the background there. You'll look around, and then all of a sudden, out of the corner of your eye, the sign will change. And you're like, wait, what? And the sign will change, and it will be the Joker on the sign, or something like that. Oh, now Johnny Charisma is the Joker. And then you go back after moving around a little bit, and it will go, like, of course it's not doing it now, but then you turn around and it's Johnny Charisma again. So it doesn't call your attention to it. It just makes you feel like you're going a little crazy. Isn't that great? It does that for stuff all around the story, all around the environment. It's really cool.
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol.
More reason I love this game. You never noticed that? Yeah, man. Self-aggrandizing commentary. I love driving the Batmobile. Power slide. Oh, I hate the Crushinator, dog. Serious question, which Joker, in your opinion, is the best Joker? Well, obviously it's Mark Hamill. But do you mean movie Joker? Because Heath Ledger, obviously. I think those are both pretty obvious. I mean, he won an Oscar for that. But who is the most jokery Joker? It's Hamill. What made you choose to drink straight vodka tonight? I'm not. But I just bought a bottle of vodka that was made in the Chernobyl exclusion zone. And I have a short on that coming out, but I could drink straight vodka right now. Oh, God, it's so red. It hurts so bad. And it's itchy.
Another racetrack detective, but please, do not let its unique...
All right, chat, I might not finish this one first try. Because this one kind of sucks. But let's see if we can get through it. 20 science times and going. Yeah, this is water, chat. Jesus. Calm down, will you? I might crack a claw in a little bit, though.
Peculiarities crush your spirit.
Open it up! Open it up! Open it up!
Woo!
No, Dark Knight. You are not losing what little grip you had on reality. You've merely entered a brave new world of my design.
I think later on you do actually need to take these corners really slow. Because you just end up crushing yourself over and over again.
That ceiling applies 300 dead bats of pressure, Detective.
How much is one dead bat of pressure, though? You have to establish your units, or I'm going to mark down points. You will not...
Oh, you incompetent boy racer.
I pressed the wrong button. I am a professor that takes off points if you don't include units. Ooh, that put me way back.
This course in a sewer, Detective. You needed the home team advantage.
Oh, that's gonna get me!
No, Batman, you can't grind through solid objects. It's really basic physics.
I know that. I'm a physicist. I'm not.
Very good, Dark Knight. Again!
Sorry, Chad, I'm not reading you right now. I'm focusing. Because I don't want to do this again. Although I do love driving the Batmobile.
You didn't go to all the trouble of painting that thing just the right shade of black in order to scuff it.
You scuff it. You get scuffed. Scuff you.
Have you noticed, Batman? The walls of inevitability are closing in.
Chat. How we doing? Think of some science questions while I'm racing.
That's it. I'm cranking it up. 500 dead bats of pressure.
Oh, of course you did. That one wasn't fair. But how much is one dead bat of pressure? I mean, I'm guessing it's one dead. I'm guessing it would be one dead human of pressure. But how much pressure is one dead human of pressure? Well, I mean, it doesn't take... It depends, because pressure applied, you know, via a bullet is different. Is different than pressure applied via, you know, being underwater or something. Where being under a few atmospheres underwater, you can survive, of course, in like a scuba suit. But a lot of pressure at the tip of a bullet can go right through you. So how much is one dead person's worth of pressure? I think it's contextual, and I think this guy's crazy. I'm still talking, stream of consciousness style, not really sure what I'm saying or what I'm doing, or even if I'm still streaming. Come on! This is like the most I've ever failed at this one, actually. And go.
Oh, you incompetent boy racer.
Don't call me a boy racer. Boop.
Oh, good. The fun part. And here we go.
Hey, chat. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck of a woodchuck chop up? I don't know. An average amount?
Well done, Dark Knight. Feel free to collect her blood.
Chad, how we doing? That was the right one, wasn't it? Wasn't that the right one? Oh, it hurts so bad. Ow. I'm pretty sure that was the right one. Why does noble gas glow? You run... Science time. You run electric current through a gas, and some of the gases glow because it becomes excited, much like some of my chatters here, becomes excited. And when it becomes excited, it wants to become de-excited. When it becomes de-excited, it releases that energy sometimes in the form of photons of visible light. I missed what happened. Give me an ad break. I decapitated Catwoman. And I'm pretty sure Chat, how we doing? I blame the camera angle too. Catwoman did the thing that you made a video about once. Yeah, I know, Kia. Yeah, that was one of our first videos at the facility. Yeah, and I was still surprised by that. I think I misclicked it. Did I? It was the one next to it? Well, maybe the camera, maybe there was actually more in that line, that the line hid the number. Chat, I actually have a song to premiere. It was made by AI, I know, but it was made in the private Discord, which you can join at patreon.com/Kyle Hill. And it's a fun little silly thing. It's not in anybody's style. It's no one's lyrics. It's just a silly little thing that we create here at the facility. So I want you to check it out as I spend the next 60 seconds yeeting, excreting, and maybe even eating. I think I'm going to grab a Clawby. It will help my driving. Who is the voice of Arya? Yes. Oh God, not an AI song. All right, well then I won't do it. Never mind. Thanks for being here, Red Hawk. Yeah, chat. We'll still do some gaming. We still got a lot more gaming. We have a lot more science time left. We won, chat. Yeah, that was easy. Let me turn this other music back on. But chat, we have more science time, we have more Batman, we have more driving, we have more blowing Catwoman's head off. I'll be right back. Just let me use the restroom. I'll be back with more everything that I said. Don't go anywhere, because I know where you are. We'll get back to punching CEOs in a second. Spam something. Chat, how we doing? How we doing, chat? And more importantly, Bruce, how are you doing, my friend? Did you... Bruce, did you find the man who stole my identity today? And took out $40,000 worth of credit in my name today, 5 minutes before I started streaming. Did you find him? And punch him in the gullet until his gullet was broken? No? Well, what are all your billions of dollars doing? No, I agree. He could have been way cooler, but instead he bought Twitter. I don't... hey, you're a billionaire. You speak to him. Chad, how we doing? Over on YouTube, like I was saying, you can check out my magic decks if you want. How's everyone doing so far? Have we thought up any science times to do for when I get back? Hey, Chonky. Hey, sweetie chunk. I'm petting a cat. Hey, sweetie. Chat, if you've learned anything tonight, we're up to 21 science times. Spam some cat-related emoji. I know, I'm sorry. I need an adult. There's a man trying to show his deck to me. I showed you my magic deck. Please respond. Oh my god, she's beautiful. That's Chonky. Do we have a Chonky emote on YouTube? I think we do. Oh, we only have Lady. But we're an all tortie household. So all of our kitty cats are tortoiseshell. Chat, are we ready for more? Are we ready for more? Splinter Tomb was unbanned? Yeah, I saw that. It's not what I was trying to do, but here we go. Welcome to A Scientist Plays Batman. That's the right one. What kind of cat is she? Tortoiseshell. Welcome to the Science Display, Batman. That.
Oh, good. The fun part.
It's this one. That's the one that I hit.
Oh, this is too.
Am I crazy?
Thank goodness
I opened this one, right?
Riddle me this. What has a cape, a cowl, and can't...
Am I...
And here we go.
Okay. Have you ever noticed that these lights each time spell out Batman? No, I never knew that. I learn something about this game every time I play it.
Batwoman, you prove yourself able to follow simple directions.
That's the quickest way to turn corners, chat, is to go into battle toggle mode like that.
I must say, Dark Knight,
Don't link me the clip. I don't want to see the clip. I'm pretty sure I know what I did.
I am impressed. This must be how naturalists felt upon observing chimpanzees.
How realistic is the batsuit?
For the first time.
I mean, having weaved metamaterial. Having woven material that includes titanium and stuff like that. I mean, that's feasible. I think so. Having it being receptive enough to magnetic fields such that you can launch yourself like a railgun, probably not. I want to chase something down. Let's do it. Beep.
The citywide scan has picked up one of the militia APCs. I'm relaying its location to you now, sir.
I just love driving the car. Get out of my face. It's curfew.
Put your foot down. Go.
Chad, how are we doing?
What have you done?
Oh, that was the that was the firefighters who probably should have stopped there. It's okay. What are your PC specs? I don't know. If Captain Dagon is in the chat, he can tell you. At least there's no bat nipples. Not yet. But I'm working on that. I'm actively working on bat nipple technology. Do bats have nipples? I mean, they're mammals. They're flying mammals. They probably produce milk. So I'm guessing, yes, bats do have nipples. Science time. Hit. Hit. Get out of my face. This is just, like, I can see that if you don't like driving this thing, why you'd be annoyed by these missions. Especially the Cobra tank missions are hard. But there's upgrades to make it easier. But I just, oh, it's so satisfying.
Get out of my face!
Bats have 2 to 4 nipples. Ah, good to know. This is critical to my research. Bam! Ow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Speaking of cats, how are cat eyes different to human eyes? Because they have what's called, science time, a tapetum lucidum in the back of their eyes, which reflects the photons of light that enter their eyes against their eyes inside more than it otherwise would, more than it would in your eyes. So it's like a reflective layer in their eyes that bounces around the light even more so they can capture more photons on average so they can see in low light conditions. You do not have this. This is why cats' eyes glow in the dark. When you point a flashlight at them or a camera at them, they're not glowing. What you're seeing is just an additional reflection from the tapetum lucidum from the cat's eyes back to you. Think about that and put it in your pop and then smark it. And then you too might see some weird things in the dark. Yeah, I'll get right to that, Ben.
Elizabeth Calvert super chatted $5.
Ah!
Kyle, we talked about the nipples on the bat suit in the last HR meeting.
Did
Can
I?
you please follow protocols? Please. This one time for me.
Okay, Liz, what if I, instead of having 2 very human nipples, what if I just have 4 bat nipples? Then it's not as offensive, right? Thank you for the 5. Yeah, cat's eyes don't glow. You're just seeing the reflection of the light you're shining on them. Oh yeah, I'll flatten you. I'll flatten you, buddy. What's the next thing? What's fun? Yeah, I'll rendezvous you with the wing. Oh, these refrigeration fights are pretty good. I mean, look at all the colors. Look at all the neon. This game is running perfectly while streaming. I have nothing but good things to say about this game. Oh, I was looking at chat.
I'm imagining. I gotta be imagining it. Who chained a body to a wall?
I don't know, a CEO? Chat, as I'm being reminded on YouTube, we are now a part of the esports organization known as Basilisk. How perfect is that? They're the only esports organization in the world that wants to create more scientists by playing the hardest games in the world, like StarCraft, like Magic the Gathering. We have the greatest StarCraft 2 player of all time on our roster, none other than Cerro. We have the fastest boy wonder in the StarCraft scene. We have Reynor on our team, and I am there as the first science streamer, pro gamer in the world to play your favorite games and science the crap out of them. Check them out at basilisk.ggs. I would be wearing one of their shirts right now, but I just got some tattoos on my chest, and it hurts.
Still lurking around on rooftops.
Eat Sports? Yeah, like Joey Chestnut.
Are you kidding me? When I heard about Barb...
North Refrigeration.
What percentage of your face, 10 out of 10 Australian impression? What percentage of your face, I could do this test. If I was on Mythbusters, which I almost was, but we don't have to talk about that. If I was hosting Mythbusters, I would do a Batman or superhero test episode. In one of the test episodes, I would do what percentage of your face on average needs to be covered for the majority, over 50% of people to misidentify you or not identify you. Right. So on the left, we have Batman. Just the mouth. Can you tell? I'm pretty sure. I mean, a stranger's mouth? Probably not. But Bruce Wayne, probably on TV, probably makes a ton of public appearances. Everyone knows who he is. He's like Elon Musk, but not as much of an asshole. Can you tell from just his mouth? But Nightwing on the right above me. Look at how much his hair... He doesn't change his haircut. As long as you know this man's haircut, I'm pretty sure you can tell who that is. Right? My point being, I would like to see the data on what percentage of the face on average needs to be covered to make a good superhero costume. And I think that'd be good. I think that'd be nice. In terms of an episode.
Only what you know.
Penguins using freezer trucks to smuggle weapons out.
Swear to me. Robert Di Benedetto. Welcome.
Cobblepot's the best lead we have on Barbara. I need to find that weapons cache. If I can...
Like from this guy, I mean, you'd be able to identify this kid by his Welcome to the Black Parade haircut.
Intercept one of his trucks, it'll lead me right to him.
Elric, how does the acceleration on the grapple gun not tear Bruce's arm off? I imagine that most of the force of the grapple is transferred to the suit.
Think I'd come here without a plan, did you?
I'll handle this.
Much like the forces or weights inside of a building are transferred to the columns and joists of the building.
It's too dangerous. I won't risk losing anyone else. Bloodhaven needs you.
All right. I can take a hint. But if you want to...
You know what I mean? So think about that for a second. Think of I like... It helps me to think of things in extremis, in like the most extreme conditions to see where the boundaries are, because I'm an engineer. So how does Batman's grappling hook not rip his arm right off? So think of the most extreme condition. Think of think of a hollow steel tube with a hook on the end of it, right? And you put your whole body in that tube, and then it was pulled along at grappling speeds, right? You're still going to get the acceleration, but in terms of the forces on your body, most of that is going to be handled, if not all of that, is going to be handled by the big steel tube. You know what I mean? So now imagine that big steel tube is just around your arm, and it's connected to your suit. Now, most of that pulling force is not going to be transferred to your arm. I feel like you can feel that intuitively, right? Now, then you just make whatever caveats that you want for Batman's suit, and now you start to get where I'm coming from. You know what I mean?
Keep tabs on that truck. You're going to need this. It's a prototype straight out of R&D. The old fox has outdone herself this time. I'll see you around, Bruce.
So the suit spreads the forces out over its entire body? Yeah. I mean, that would be my explanation.
Go on, take him.
I forget which ones you have to hold and which ones you don't, you know?
I've only got 3 shots. I should pick my targets wisely.
All right, I'll shoot the car first.
This isn't good. Common thugs teaming up and working together.
That disabled the firearm. If I use the disruptor again, it will explode when fired, knocking out the user and flooring anyone nearby.
So seeing how we're now friends.
The crate's electrified now. Anyone trying to resupply is in for a shock.
We're all working.
Equipment sabotaged. Time to introduce myself.
Penguin hired us. He came up to the chapter and offered us a crap load of cash to work for him.
Oh, hello, boys. Excuse me. Hello, boys. I need to remember what the pickup button is. I think it's... Yes, it's that. That's how you continue combos, chat. Wrong button. Hey. Ow! I didn't press that fast enough. Hit. Hit. Bop, 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 bop. Give me that. Beep.
Let's see. A truck full of weapons.
See, now this amount of X-ray radiation would be a lot.
Follow it across Gotham.
Boop.
Now I just need to give them a little motivation to lead me back to their hideout.
How can Tony Stark's body handle going Mach 5? Well, fighter pilots can handle going Mach speeds. So why not an advanced suit of armor? What's the science time? What's the actual thing damaging your body if not? What's the actual thing damaging your body when you're going that fast? Can't people go like Mach 9 before passing out? It's the acceleration, chat. It's the acceleration. So, you can travel at any velocity without passing out. It's getting to that velocity that's the problem. You can't go at the speed of light, I know. But anything below the speed of light, you can travel at that velocity. Velocity, if it changes, which means changing direction or changing its value, is acceleration. It's the acceleration which creates the g-forces, which multiplies basically your weight. That's what can force blood to your head or blood into your feet, and you can pass out. Or it can put, just otherwise forces on your body, right? So, traveling at Mach 5 or Mach 9, Mach being the speed of sound in normal air, STP air, standard temperature and pressure air, 343 meters per second. That isn't the issue. The issue is getting to Mach 1 to Mach 9. And furthermore, if you have to change directions, changing direction at a high velocity implies high acceleration, right? So making a turn at Mach 5, that's the dangerous stuff. Or getting from 0 to Mach 5 in 1 minute or 30 seconds, that is dangerous. But traveling at the velocity itself is not dangerous because constant velocity implies mathematically no acceleration. I don't know if chat's already asked, but what's the new tattoo, Kyle? I'll never tell you. I got 2 of them. I now have 13 tattoos on my arm, on my nuclear arm, and I'll never, ever show you. But Too Wicked over on Twitch, I'll show you. I'm going to DM you later.
What did you forget?
Oh, it's a Batman! Get out of here!
Subtlety work.
Mach 5 in 60 seconds would be okay, I think. Mach 5 is what? 1,500 meters per second. Oh, I used to know this from meters per second to miles per hour. I used to know that. 343 times 5 is roughly 1,500, okay, meters per second. If we divide that by 1,000, science time, we're at 1 kilometer, 1.5 kilometers per second. Now, 1 kilometer is about 0.6 miles. So 1.2 kilometers is... Wait. Yeah, 0.6 kilometers is 1 mile. Okay. So 1.2 kilometer... Wait, damn it, other way around. 0.6 miles is 1 kilometer. Thank you. Don't do the math. I can do it in my head. Okay. So 1.5 kilometers per second is going to be 1.2 miles per hour. Ish. Thereabouts. So now we multiply that by the difference. Well, it's like what did I say? It's like 1.2 it's 1.2 miles per second, right? 1.2 miles is going to equal 2 kilometers per second. No. Oh my God. Yeah. 1.2 miles per hour. 1.2 miles per second is 2 kilometers per hour. So you're traveling like at least a mile per second. Something thereabouts. Now, getting to a mile... I can do this. Don't tell me yet. Let's just say, for simplicity, it's a mile per second, or 1 kilometer per... Let's just say it's 1 kilometer per second, okay? Now, 1 G's is roughly... It's 9.81, but let's just say 10 for sake of simplicity. It is 10 meters per second squared, or 10 meters per second. Okay. So... you do 1 kilometer per second divided by 60 seconds, and that will give you, and then you divide it by 10, and that will give you G's. Okay, so let's say it's 1.2, just to make the math work. Grok easily. Okay, so 1.2 kilometers per second. Let's just let's remove one of the tens. Let's multiply by 10 by 100 to make the decimals easier. So it's 120 divided by. Oh, God. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay. 1.2 kilometers per second is 1,200 meters per second. Right? 1,200 meters per second divided by 60 is 200. No, that's 12,000. Is 20. No. Yes. Right? 20 times 60 is 1,200. Right? Yes. 20 times 60 is 1,200. So you divide that by 10, and that's 2 G's? Is that it? No, dude, guys, I'm not drunk. I'm doing a bunch of math in my head. Is that only 2 G's? Well, I mean, it is over a full minute. So could you go from 0 to Mach 5 in 60 seconds? Yes, not comfortably. 2 G's is going to be uncomfortable, but it's not dangerous. Now, let me double check, because that's what we do here. That's what we do here, Randy. Let me do this. Okay, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna use Wolfram Alpha. I'm gonna do Mach 5 divided by 60 seconds. .9 G. So I'm within. I said 2, and there was some fudge factor because it wasn't exact. So I said 2 G's, and the actual answer after doing like 5 steps of math in my head while playing video games, while cracking a claw, it's 2.9 instead of 2. Sometimes it's possible that my genius could create its own gravity. See now, chat, why do we endeavor to do this? Why do I subject myself to that? Because some of you said just get a calculator. It's in practicing math that we get better at it. And you will impress a lot of people if you can do that kind of math in your head. And it's not that hard. So, yeah. New t-shirt idea? What? Which one? Wolfram Alpha says 300G? No.
Every time. If I stick to the rooftops, I'll be able to follow them right back to Penguin's weapons cache.
The vehicle tracker will remain.
And yes, that was a Top Gear reference.
I keep the target in view and within range.
Oh, you trying to get as cute as a Batman out there? He's gonna do it.
I'm not drunk, I'm just doing math in my head. And heck, it can have the same effect. Man, practicing anything is good. Well, not anything. I need to locate this bomb real quick. Just a second. There we go.
How do I know? I'm just one of the goons. Hey, what you gonna do? Hey, hear about that kid Luigi?
I think Batman, no one said anything about Batman. I think it's part of, you know, you sign up to be one of Penguin's goons, you sign up, that Batman's gonna show up. Thanks for being here, Cymic. I will see you back in the private Discord that all of you can join at patreon.com/Kyle Hill. It is a gated community of the nerdiest nerds. We have Cymic in there. We have a lot of people in both chats there. We have nuclear submarine operators, we have computer scientists, we have artists, we have musicians, we have every sort of nerdery you could possibly hope for, chat.
Anyone follow you? They led me straight to Penguin's weapons cache.
Oh, hello. See you. Oh! That, I forgot that those were...
You have failed to stop me,
Batman. I forgot that there were guys on the roof. I goldfish playing Commander to be a better player, says Angel Salazar. Yeah, I goldfish like 3 to 5 decks every day. But then again, you know.
How come we're stuck up here? Soldiers meeting. I guess he wants the place kept safe. From who?
From the Batman, of course.
I don't mind it.
Still, I'd rather work for Two-Face than Scarecrow. That guy scares the hell out of me.
Well, yeah, he should. He's a scarecrow. Wrong button. Who's the most dangerous villain in the Batmaniverse? I don't actually know all the villains in the Batmaniverse. I mean, Poison Ivy, if you think about it, I think is pretty OP. No, I don't listen to nothing. Ooh, I was lucky I didn't even see that. It's not that bad. I'm not the biggest comic book nerd, chat. I think I'm not exaggerating. I think I've read 2 comic books in my life. It's not really my my cup of jam. I mean, it could be, but it's not.
Nice shot. Could have killed him too. It's gonna mess with the bat's head.
Kyle, you looking forward to any of the upcoming MTG sets? What are the new ones? Oh! Oops, wrong button. Wait, is there another bad guy? Oops.
This must be the entrance, but I need to secure the area first.
Uh-oh. Wait, where is it? Oops. Gotta do this quick. Gotta do this real quick.
He's right there. Where'd he go?
Hit. Wow. I'm telekinetic, chat.
Time to pay Cobblepot a visit.
Yeah, Green Lantern's kind of OP. I mean, let's be honest. Evil Superman would just kill everybody, right? Oh, I was already in the entrance. I tried to jump out of the way by pressing circle, but that's not what dodge is.
You're making me look stupid here.
Innistrad remastered? Oh, yeah. Speed Racer in Final Fantasy? Speed Racer, I think, is... I don't care.
This is gonna be great. He doesn't even know you're here.
He doesn't even know you're here. He doesn't even know you're here.
It's all about... You gotta get some of that... Sorry to barge in like this.
The ARKHAM KNIGHT.
This is so cool. I love that it doesn't even... It shows you, like, on the periphery, the counter button, but it continues what you're doing. It's such a cool... It's such a cool, like, little narrative thing to keep it flowing.
Tell me where they are.
So that's who we had. The commissioner's little girl.
Oh, my penis! Ow!
I'll break every bone in your body, Cobblepot.
They were going to see some geezer called Simon Stagg.
Ooh, our CEO, chat.
Pharmaceutical company or something.
It's almost time to punch a CEO, chat.
Lie to me.
I'm not. I swear. They said he's about to leave Gotham.
What do you think about the Penguin Show? I didn't watch it, but Chompy watched it in the chat. Don't worry, I'll put him down.
Won't do you any good. Scarecrow's gonna break you. You are going down, Batman.
Hold him steady, folks. I've been working on my swing. Watch and learn. Gonna knock his head right out of the...
Ow! That would kill him.
This is you handling it, right? Now, don't worry. You can thank me later.
Hey, look at that kid with the dashboard confessional haircut. Don't we recognize him? Doesn't he look like the other kid with the Hey Delilah haircut? Ow. Get wrecked.
I'll try not to make you look too bad.
What? It didn't even give me the... Oh. It didn't give me the counter. And before you ask, chat, yes, I have beaten this game on hard mode. Oops. And I have beaten it on New Game Plus with no counter indicators. Actually, are we playing on hard right now? We are. We're playing in the hardest difficulty right now.
I'm even more of a gamer than you thought.
Man, I'm getting in there, chat. Nope, wrong button. I love when you get to take down more than one guy at once. It's so cool. Oops. Wrong button. Hit me. Wrong button. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Come on. Come on. Come on. We gaming out here. Come on. We gaming out here. Come on. Have you beaten on a White Claw mode? Yeah.
This cache needs to be destroyed.
1 health. That's fine. I forgot that I was playing on the hardest difficulty. Robert, 1 White Claw. I don't want to out myself here, but I can have more than 1 Night Claw.
I had it under control.
The gun used to shoot Batman earlier is a 50 cal. Says the ARKHAM Knight in the chat. How'd you get in here? Was he using a deagle? I remember my first beer, says Sparkle. Calm down, Sparkle, will you?
Need you back in Bloodhaven.
Scarecrow, these weapons, this all affects Bloodhaven too. The best place for me is here. Look, with the amount of weapons Penguin has been running into Gotham, this cannot be everything.
What about these penguins?
He must have other caches in the city.
I use the stream as an excuse to get out of a social gathering, says Chaos. Get in here, Chaos. We're having a good time. We're learning. We're complaining about identity theft. Hey, Chad, you want to know something else that's fun? Nolan North is the Penguin. Nolan North, yes, Nathan Drake is the Penguin in this game. Do you know that? Anyone want to play Edward 40 Hands? No. My brother used to do that, and they found him sleeping on a sidewalk outside in the middle of winter.
Please, what are you doing?
I like a good drink as much as the next guy, but it only takes one of those experiences before you're like, I'm not going to do that.
You got it. I wouldn't like to be that guy.
See, little details like that. Megaloman, thank you for subbing with the Bezos bucks, and then then he covers his ears waiting for the explosion, and then I really like how the lights jiggle when you actually blow it up. Like, look at those nice particle effects. It's just good. Do you have a Discord? It says God in the chat. I do, but you have to pay to get in. That's how we keep the weirdos out. That's how we keep a good, And then this, too. Everything in this game is so good. It's so good. Come on, bats. I am getting so close.
We got here a good old-fashioned ambush.
Like, look, this is funny. This is genuinely funny.
Let your dear old Uncle Jay.
Nearly Villains, thank you for being here for 6 months.
I can handle it, though it has been a while. Maybe a little rough.
That's just fun. That's just funny.
I need to find somewhere I can get a clear shot to take out the militia ambush.
Did we get him? I don't know. I think so.
Bush Light? Ew.
No, you go. But you said you'd hit him. Oh, I made a mistake. It was definitely you. You're the sniper. I'm more of a close-range fighter.
Wrong way.
Since when? Since now. So what? We just wait and see what happens?
I was looking at chat.
Of course he is. Professional.
Power slide. It's just easier to do this one. Hey guys. Disperse! Martial law is in effect. You can't. Oops, I'm impeached. I want to upgrade the reload time of that, but not before I do something else. I want to upgrade the reload time on that boy, but first I need to get this boy. Yes. I think Kyle's Joker impression is nearly indistinguishable. There's no way.
I would have used
5 rounds.
Logan, I'll get back to Stalker 2 when some patches go, or if I can actually get through it and science time it.
Alfred, what do you have on Simon Stagg?
Well, he's a CEO and he's super punchable.
CEO of Stagg Enterprises, a company that specializes in advanced medical research and development.
It looks here like Simon Stagg has been denying medical claims for years. You should go punch him in New York, Gotham. USA Droopy Meat, ew. Hello, I've subscribed to your channel because this live stream was on my recommended. Are you going to 100% this game before main quests? I probably won't do all the Riddler trophies because it's boring, and you guys don't want to watch me do that. But yes, USA Droopy Meat, I've beaten this game many times. I will do everything except for all the Riddler trophies because that will be boring.
I'm heading to Stagg's airships now.
Droopy, if you've never been here before, as I can tell from your name, because I haven't been grossed out by it before. Here we like to maximize what I like to call science times. We're a science guy. We're the only science streamer on the internet, actually. An esports pro gamer. We try to science your favorite games. Today, we're being a vigilante for no reason. And we're already up to 31 science times just playing Batman. So sit down, get your meat a little less droopy, and enjoy.
Scarecrow was on his way there, and that's our only link to finding Barbara.
The threat analysis indicates that Founders Island is covered by the militia's long-range radar and missile launchers.
I like to make Batman the other characters when he's doing this.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll go in on foot and stick to the rooftops. Find me the schematics of those airships.
Right away. Best of luck, sir.
Are White Claws any good? Yeah, I've been drinking, so I mean, I can't prove this. I mean, I could if I did, like, the experiments and crap. I feel like we should go and punch CEOs, because that's in the stream title. I could do some side missions right now, but let's go punch. Let's try to punch some CEOs. I think beer, specifically, was messing with my stomach, and I'd get, like, bloated for days. Or it felt like days, at least. But I've switched exclusively to White Claws, basically. And I don't have the same problem. So are White Claws the best thing? Hey, buddy. Oh, my jaw and face. Oh, my crotch and balls. Are White Claws the best seltzer in the world? I don't know. But they taste pretty good, and I enjoy them. And there's decent ABV. This stream's getting canceled for real? Why? Because I said penis? Grow up, Pat. Have you seen what they stream on Twitch? Have you seen what they stream on Twitch?
That tank fires non-lethal rounds. It's like getting punched by an angry gorilla.
Side quest! I gotta punch. I promise CEO punching. Actually, I mean, it's gonna take me a while to get to where Stag...
It's gonna take me a while to get where Stag is.
Oh, come on! I'm getting close! Complete all side quests and obtain every single Riddler trophy before the main quests. No, I will not do that. Stop telling me what to do. Whee! That was pretty good. Yeah, I know. When are you going to be on Discord? I'm on Discord literally right now. But then again, your name is God in the chat. You know everything. You're the triple O. You're omnipotent, omnipotent. Those are the same. You're you're omnipotent, you're omnipresent, and you're science. Omniscient. Kyle, do you know how strong a gorilla is? Yes, very.
The militia have captured Stag's airship and set up a watchtower with sentry guns. It looks like it's
Kyle, what's your favorite pizza? Meat lovers.
I need to take it out.
I love a lot of meat in my mouth.
Soldier is equipped with a device that can track my detective mode systems. If I use it for too long.
Just here to mess with the karma button, says Troll. Did you change your name from earlier just to do this? Chad, you wild out here. I don't even like how y'all living, you know? Like how are y'all living? You think they'll see me from right here? Nope. I love the slow-mo takedowns. They're so cool. I love everything about this game. In fact, I can get Drone Boy from here, I think. Wait. Wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong buttons. Where's the other guy? Where'd he go? Oh, hey. There he is. Why isn't it doing the finishing move? That's silly. Hey. Oh, hey. I don't know. That was really sloppy. I apologize.
Okay, I've taken out the militia. Now to disable the tower.
It wasn't doing. Isn't R2 and square the finishing slam button? I thought it was, but I just kept hitting him. Droopy Meat, calm down, will you? I know you're excited to be here. I am too, but just, you know, calm down.
I'm at the airships. What did you find?
Well, the ship's original.
Do you think the goons should be getting radiation sickness? Why? Because I'm x-raying them? No, I mean, you can have, I mean, I forget, how much is an x-ray? Is it 100 micro? Hell yeah, here we go. Wait. Someone ordered me pizza, 1 sec. Okay, that's supposed to activate TTS. But it did not. Mr. Slappy with the $50 donation, a big meat lover indeed. This is for a meat lover's pizza. May peace and love find you, and may you never have to look for it, says Mr. Slappy. Oh, that's very nice. Thank you, Mr. Slappy. TTS is just frickin' borked these days. But I will order a pizza in your honor, and I'll stuff my face, and I will think of you when I stuff it. Don't clip that. But thank you for the 50. That's incredibly generous, chat. You do not need to support us in that way. This is our side hustle. But I very much appreciate when you do, Mr. Slappy. I will use it for meat and science education. That's what I will do. Why can't everyone just be normal? Because that's boring.
Service hatch that should be accessible from the top of the aircraft. It would seem Mr. Stagg is rather
Oh, right.
his research.
I think one X-ray, like a chest X-ray, is something like 100 microsieverts. I think. I would have to double check. I don't want to spread misinformation. 1 second. 0.1 millisievert, which is 100 microsieverts. I'm the smartest man in the contiguous 48 states. It's about 100 microsieverts. Normal background radiation throughout the United States is like 0.05 microsieverts per hour. Okay. So you can do the math on that. And it's a lot compared to background radiation. But the lowest dose of radiation that is linked to increased cancer risk is 100 millisieverts. So chat, 100 micro is 10 to the power of what? Right? It's 100 to the power of -6. It's 100 times 10 to the power of -6. And 100 milli is 100 times 10 to the power of -3. Right? You can see that there is a 1,000-fold difference between 10 to the -3 and 10 to the -6, right? 100 milli, 100 micro. Milli being 1,000, 1,000th, micro being millionth. So, stands to reason, you could get like 1,000 chest x-rays before you got an increased risk of cancer. So, double checking something. That's not what I wanted. So if you are Batman and you're constantly irradiating people, well, if you're using your cowl that ejects X-rays, which is actually sounds kind of dangerous now that you put it that way. But as you can see, since there's a 1,000-fold difference, you can imagine that there's not a whole lot of chance that Batman is giving all of these goons any sort of dangerous radiation dose. And that's just from the numbers that we know of, chat. Sorry, I'm double checking mathematics. Yes, okay. Thank you. Droopy Meat, I'm about to time you out. Calm down. It's just pizza.
Expect the security to be high.
Thanks, Alfred.
Ooh, bacon and pineapple actually sounds kind of good.
Device coming along. I think I'm about to need it.
Maybe you should add clairvoyance to that job description, Mr. Wayne. I'm uploading the latest decryption software to the device.
Oh, I don't think we're going to make it to CEO punching, chat. But we will continue to CEO punch because I love this game and we should keep playing it. Chat, if you think we should keep playing this game, spam your favorite. If you want to see this in the next stream, spam your favorite emoji right now. Yeah, bacon pineapple sounds kind of good. Huh? And that is how you get yourself timed out. Bam! You just got hit from orbit. Bam! I wish I could go up to a building and it just open up like this. It's so cool. I don't think I'm smart enough for your chat, Kyle. That's not true. Everyone's smart about something. Everyone's smart about something. It's still science time? How?
There's a service hatch on top of the airship. I can use the remote hacking device to get in.
I get up here, Bats. Gives you time to ponder the really big questions, like is Oracle dead? Is it all my fault? Who's going to die next? Now let's get down there and find out.
I like the hacking ones in this airship because they're all sciencey words, like biochemistry. Yeet.
Does it work? Of course it works. Ever seen anything like it? That's because it's state-of-the-art drone technology. What can it do? We went over this in the briefing. The controller, that's me, operates the drone.
The controller. That's me, by the way.
The onboard software allows for independent targeting of up to 3 hops.
Those soldiers are using an unmanned drone. If I can download it, I've got the codes.
Ah, my drone doesn't work. Well, should have learned from the Ukrainians. These guys must be from Jersey. I see some chatter that the drones might actually be part of searching for radioactive sources. Now, I don't know if that's true. I'd have to do a lot of digging. But someone in my Discord, which you can join at patreon.com/Kyle Hill, who works in the nuclear industry, has found an NRC report about stuff. So, I don't know. Might do some digging. That might make a good video if we ever figure it out. Why do you look for sources? How do you look for sources? I don't know. Maybe.
That trapdoor sure looks inviting.
I see you have found your way in, sir. Any sign of Mr. Stagg?
No, everybody's dead.
But the ARKHAM KNIGht and Scarecrow's forces have moved through this place, killing everyone.
They must be there for a reason, sir. What are they planning?
Barber's the priority.
You tell me Vinny from Jersey was a nuke? Has a nuke?
No. He's more worried about grenades and landmines.
Capture Scarecrow and you can save the whole city. It's what Miss Gordon
Bacon, and black olives. Now you lost me. Since the drones are remote controlled, could the feds track the signal to who's controlling them? No idea. Just got here. Have you been doing the Joker voice? I have, and it's getting... It's better. It's getting better than it's ever... We've made a lot of progress tonight, is what I'm saying. I think our accent is coming along quite nicely.
Rotational control of the airship stability system.
Dueling Patricks in the YouTube.
The hacking device will only work within a certain range of any control terminal.
Bye-bye. Mick West, do you know, he already did a debunking video? Interesting. You know, Alpha Reich, you know he developed Tony Hawk's Pro Skater? Do you know he took a break from developing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater to just debunk UFO videos? Sure, man. Hey, man, do what you want to do, dog. It's just kind of interesting. Beep. I don't want to do that right now. Beep. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that all in one go. I like that.
You telling me Vinny from Jersey's got like a nuke on him?
The devil believes in you. Is that a Constantine reference? I don't want to do that right now. Whoop. Whoa, big guy. Twitch chat, you haven't said anything a little bit. Why don't you spam an emoji for me, huh? I've been waiting for a shot at you too, big dummy. Bam! 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 Oh, there you are, Twitch chat. Hello. How you doing?
How you doing, Twitch chat?
Come on, I'm locking it in. I'm also screaming too much. I apologize.
Those soldiers have got Stagg, and from the look of it,
Chat, they're punching a CEO.
He won't last much longer. I need to save him.
I mean, you don't have to save them, right? I mean, hey Kyle, are you familiar with nuclear densometers? I know a guy who had his run over by an excavator, and it was a bit of an ordeal. This is Ryan Martin in the chat. I believe you're talking about nuclear density and depth gauges, correct? And the next, is it the next? Yes. The next Half-Life history will, the main character of that story, Ryan, over on YouTube, the main character of that story will be a nuclear densometer. So yes, I have heard of them. Thank you so much. I'll switch to Twitch for chatting. Okay. Okay, that last Joker was turning into Krusty the Clown. No, it was not, Robert.
Where are the files?
I don't know. Deny, depose.
Cut off your fingers? I don't mind. We start with the fingers and see how high.
Not on my watch. Always take out the big guys as quickly as you can.
Yes, sir.
Lights out.
Okay, we're playing on the hardest difficulty. Can I do this without getting hit? I don't know. I am pretty awesome, so. I broke the combo.
Lights out. Home run.
That was a bad one. I'll work on it. No hits. Come on. No hit bonus. Whee! Time to...
All of these men are incapacitated?
That looks like a CEO to me, chat.
Never thought I'd have the Dark Knight on one of my ships. Certainly not
What?
under these circumstances.
This is gonna get me demonetized? Okay. Never mind. It's in reference to nothing. What is it, 1984? It's Prison Planet.
Your efforts to thwart, thank you. They were going to kill me.
Why? What did you do?
Nothing. These animals came in and just started shooting.
They were collecting those cylinders.
The Nimbus generator.
Thanks for being here, Janine.
Totally clean,
Good luck on your final? Kisses.
developing.
Where's Scarecrow?
He's on the second airship.
Did he have anyone with him?
You mean Barbara Gordon?
I think we both know she's probably dead, don't we, Bats?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Sit back down. Sit down. You're not real. You're not real. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
Target is secured. We're bringing him to ARK 2. Over.
Batman! No!
Quiet! Wait. by.
Hit him.
That's the last time you'll see him.
Wrong button. Chat, don't clip that. That would be very, I think it would be in very poor taste. Nucleotides? Nucleic acids? Nucleic acids. Yep. Nailed it. Evening, Fairy.
Stag's been taken to Scarecrow on the second airship, but is protected by gun turrets.
I don't know if Batman's the CEO. Isn't Fox the CEO? No, to disable the turrets from there. From there. You should be able to disable the turrets from there. Zoop. Bruce is the CEO? Oh. Look, I don't really see, chat. I don't really care. I always oh, do I go in the, yeah. Oh, it's right there. Thanks, buddy.
Nearly, Bats. I could feel you losing control there. A little more of that delicious fear gas, and it will be all over for you.
Wrong way. Why is the combat so satisfying? It's just super well made. Wrong button. Oh, come on. Bull hockey.
Did you think you stopped me at Ace Chemicals, Batman?
I mean, kinda.
You merely delayed the inevitable.
The inevitable.
Gotham is mine to do with as I please. And the same can be said of your friend. Poor little Barbara Gordon. Close your eyes. You can see her, cowering in the darkness, cursing the hero who failed her. She has become your weakness, your obsession, dragging you deeper into the abyss. I could have her
Come on.
right now. It would be cruel, sadistic, brutal.
Come on.
But I have other
Oh, right. I did it the wrong way. My bad. Why can't I activate this one? Oh.
I should stand clear of the container.
I know, Batman.
I too am a Batman. I know there's Ridley Trophers around, but I don't want to get me a Ridley Tropher. I don't think I want to get me one of them Ridley Trophers right now. Beep. Beep. Wrong button. Beep. I don't think I want one of them Ridley Trophers. It's that. It's about that time of night. I feel like somebody's what? I feel like my Joker impression has gotten leaps and bounds better since the last time we played this. To the point that maybe I should practice it. I don't know. Chat, how we doing? Did we learn anything today? 35 science tiempos. It's one of my favorite games. Carbohydrates. Kyle, you could become the next Joker voice. There's probably better people.
About what happened,
You know,
now.
actors.
I wasn't trying to kill you. I was trying to kill your mind. So, we still pals? Friends for life. Anyway, don't blame me. Blamed Scarecrow and his patented Joker-liberating miracle tonic.
I wanted to high-five him. Lipids. We have done so much science, Marcy. It's true. Is there going to be another Robert Pattinson Batman movie? Yes. As far as I'm aware. Wait, this is where I came from. Zoop. 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 Chat. How have we enjoyed ourselves tonight? Don't look at it. What's your favorite Batman movie? I don't know. I'm kind of done with superhero movies, you know? I was done. Please get your identity back. Yeah. Yeah, someone is spending a lot of money in my name, and it is annoying. I already have phone calls scheduled about it. Don't worry. I got here late, but it's been a fun time. Thank you, Science Thor says not. You're welcome. I know I'm not your favorite science guy, but I will try to earn it. I'll try to earn it. What's coming? What do we have? What do we have? I just got back from 3 Mile Island, chat. I took a guided tour of 3 Mile Island because Microsoft has paid to restart the nuclear reactors there at 3 Mile Island after America's worst nuclear disaster, and it's set to turn back on in 2028. And I will give you at least one video from my trip there and my time there. And that's exciting for me. This has been a lot of fun. That's exciting for me because I've now ticked off the big 3. TMI, Fukushima, and Chernobyl. So I've been to all the world's major nuclear reactor disasters. I think I'm one of the few people in the world to do that, which is, I feel very lucky, and it's very cool to be able to take all of you along with me for the ride, for an educational journey. Coming up next at the facility, next video will probably be a long one about free will, because I'm finally getting that out there, my thoughts on it, which we talked about way too much last stream. For an hour, I think we talked about it. We have some shorts coming up on the channel about just basic little science news. This, that, and the other thing. Just easy stuff. And then coming up in 2025, we have a lot of stuff. A lot of cool stuff. Video from 3 Mile Island, at least 2 videos from Copenhagen about thorium nuclear reactors. I have at least 2 more Half-Life histories already filmed. One about Carl Sagan, the beloved Carl Sagan, one from Ukraine. We have a lot of cool stuff coming up. A lot of cool stuff coming up. My major is nuclear engineering, so I'm excited, says Kyler. Well, you're going to like everything that we have to do, that we have coming up on the channel. So I've been audience captured by nuclear stuff. But our background is applicable, and all of you like it, and you learn and we learn, and I think we make a little bit of a good dent in the world by explaining clean energy and clean energy options. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming up on the channel, especially in the new year. Oh, and I'm interviewing this guy, Bill Gates. I'm interviewing Bill Gates in like 3 weeks. So there will be a video about that. I'm going to visit his power plant in his TerraPower project. We got a lot of stuff going on, chat. I will be appearing in not one, but 2 video games, which we will announce very soon. And we will play those video games on stream. We got a lot of stuff, chat.
Where do you have it?
Right here in the facility, chat. As always, if you want to see what we're doing when we're not gaming and explaining the crap out of Batman, go to the main channel. That's just my name. Check out the latest videos, the latest shorts. Join the facility at patreon.com/Kyle Hill. Join our private Discord via Patreon. And you can join the hundreds of other nerds there. Talk with each other. Give me episode ideas. Make your own art. Review. See videos early. Review episode titles and thumbnails. Be a part of our educational mission. I invite you to do so. Yeah. But no matter what you're doing, no matter where I see you, I appreciate you. Thank you for all your support. Thank you, especially this stream, to Mr. Slappy for the 50 over on YouTube. Next stream, I think we continue to punch CEOs. 35 science times. I think it's a very fruitful area for gaming. Us being the first science streamer, man. Thanks everyone for being here. No matter where I see you next time, next live stream, next office hours, next gaming stream, next short, next YouTube video, next Patreon only live stream, next BTS post, next chat room, next weird video that you see me on someone else's channel. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or your night. And of course, be nice to each other. Because this is all we got. See you soon.